Hi Arun, how are you?
Hey, Robin, I'm good.
Okay, so could you please describe your journey with Relinns?
My journey with Relinns, it's not a small journey, it's a very long journey for me. I have been with Relinns around like 9 years so far, and I have started as a mobile developer itself. Now I'm working with the team itself. Like I have been going through mobile development and then to the backend development, going towards multiple phases like the QA, designing, and in other areas. Now I'm just mostly focused on the growth part. Like if there is a project that's coming, how to lead that towards completion, and apart from that, the internal teams trainings and other areas as well.
Okay, great. So, what tech stacks were you working on when you joined, and what tech stacks are you working on right now?
Okay, it's also very unique thing for me to say right now because I've started with the Swift, that is basically the native part of development for iOS, and then I have moved towards Android. Uh, but right now, what I'm doing is working in mean stack, merge stack, as well as no code, low code platform, that is Jogget.
Okay, so if you had to talk about Relinns, supporting your technical upskilling and learning, what would you say about that?
Uh, Upskilling Reliance is like a must for us. Okay, but it's very supportive. Why? Because whenever there is something that we need to do, we have to do it as a part of team itself. Because there is something in IT world, you can say it's you have to constantly update yourself. So even if you have something, you are working in a technology that is going to be obsolete, but you have a chance to make sure that you are upgraded to new technologies as well as other areas which are highly demanding, as well as they are actual task, and you will be able to challenge yourself, and then you will be able to upgrade yourself.
Okay, so what has been your most exciting project at Relinns so far?
So I have been part of Podbangin as well. I have been part of our internal projects, that is like HRM, and I've been part of our Nuku platform journey and other areas. But most probably, what I would say is I've gone through Pod Penguin, and apart from that, our internal projects, which are challenging to me, as these are something which I would say will have to constantly update to meet the requirements for AI and for the other areas, and the growing demands for our employees itself who are using our products.
Okay. So, have you ever had any ownership on of any product or module? If yes, could you please share how it was like?
I have been part of multiple projects itself. Like I have been part of there are multiple mobile applications as well as our own apps Rhino platform itself. So we started, and the apps Rhino was just a application for us, but now we scaled it to multiple platforms like software as a service product, and apart from that, there are other client projects which I have worked on. So I cannot name many, but because there are multiple. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm also working on like Nukud platforms currently and our internal projects.
So, how would you describe the work culture at Reliance?
Work culture at Lens is quite friendly, but it's challenging itself because we have technical challenging parts what we have to do, as well as we have our mentors who will be very supporting to you to complete most of the things. So it's overall it's a friendly culture, but it is very competitive, so that you will be able to learn itself, but you will be given a lot of support.
What's that one thing that you appreciate the most about the team or the management?
For the team which I am working with, I'm very grateful. Why? Because they are very like understanding. Even if there is something I have to get it done for very high variety, they support me in that area. And apart from that, are very good at learning and adapting to the new challenges and skill sets we have been given with. From the management perspective, which I can tell is, uh, if there is something which I take it on to them as this is a problem for me, or this is a problem for the team itself, they make sure that my voice is heard, and will try to reach out and complete or provide the solution itself to me. as soon as possible, because there is nothing as such that you can say that I give a problem to the management and they'll solve it in 5 minutes. It's not possible for any of the people, right? So what I can say is they hear me out and they will provide me the solution as soon as possible.
How does Relinns create a supportive environment for the experienced professionals?
For the experienced professionals, what I have seen so far is like they've been given a chance to first of all understand what we are expecting from them, what we are building, what our expectations from them, and how they can provide a, let's suppose, a good environment to their colleagues as well as their juniors.
Okay. Why should someone with experience consider joining Relinns?
Okay, so that I'm not sure how to answer that, because I have what I have been going through is different, and what other people will be looking into, or what they are expecting is different. But for from experienced person's perspective, I can say they'll be able to see a very good team. They'll be able to see how we are going to take on new technologies or the new endeavors, or very complicated and challenging areas. Okay, and apart from that, our team really gets motivated when we have multiple cultural activities, as well as our HR and management teams look into it, so that we have a lifestyle balance as well. So this is what I can say so far, but I'm not sure of what other people think of.
If you had to describe in one sentence your journey at Relinns, how would you do that?
I would say it's fun, appreciative, and challenging.
Thank you so much, Arun.